America.
My name is Paul LaRue. I live in Cranston, Rhode Island. I was born in Andrews Air Force Base Hospital down in Washington, D.C., where my father was in the Air Force. Several of us just took an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. There might be some who believe that this is hyperbole, and that we as plain ordinary citizens don't need to be doing that. After all, we have police, we have military. But the plain simple fact of the matter is that every person in this room, every person in this country has a duty to defend this country. We're part of it. It's where we were born, it's where we grew up, it is the place that takes care of us, it's the place where we can live in peace and safety and freedom. Now, to say that somehow it's not our obligation to defend this country, to defend its Constitution, is the same as saying, well, you know what, I know someone's getting the crap kicked out of them down the street, but I won't do anything to stop it. I know that something wrong is going on in that house next door or in the school in the next block over, but it's not my responsibility to take care of that. It's someone else's job. We are all someone else. It is our job. Okay, now, I went to Catholic schools for 8 years. Not a Catholic, just to give you a heads up there. Guess it didn't take totally. But one of the things I remembered was that they talked about Cain and Abel. And they talked about Cain saying, am I my brother's keeper? His answer was, well, no, not really. And the real lesson of all that is, yeah, certainly you are. Okay? One of the things that's occurred to me is that we've let too many things go because we're thinking it's somebody else's job to do that. We are the somebody else. The only reason we elect leaders in the first place is we're thinking, okay, listen, we're saying that you should do this. We're not saying that you get to keep it for all time. It's something that we've given to you that you're going to do on behalf of all of us because we're busy doing other things. Now, like for instance, I'm a school teacher. That doesn't mean that teaching is only the province of people who have a little piece of paper that says the state of Massachusetts or the state of Rhode Island declares you a school teacher. Teaching is as natural as breathing. Defending this country you live should be as natural as breathing, and standing up for what's right should be as natural as breathing. Because if you don't do all those things, sooner or later, you're not going to be allowed to breathe. There are groups in this country who hate America. I'll give you an example, ACORN. ACORN is a group of people that hates America. That's why they commit voter fraud on a regular basis, because they hate America, they hate the whole idea of democracy. Now, here's the thing. The enemies of America do not take days off. The enemies of America, every single day, see it as an election. They don't wait every 2 years or every 4 years. They say that every day is election day. And you know what? They are absolutely right. Every day is election day. Every day, every person here, every person in that bar behind us, every person out in this city all around us, every person in this state and every person in this country votes in an election. We elect to honor America or to turn traitor. We elect to be loyal or to hate the country that gave us our birth. We elect whether we're going to stand up and do the right thing or look the other way while wrongdoing's happening. So every day is an election day. Not just every 2 years, not just every 4 years. Our enemies already know that. It's about time we realize that ourselves.
Okay, what about the people that fall in the middle of some of the extremes you just gave? You either turn traitor or you decide to be loyal.
I'm sorry, I'm a computer instructor. Computers know two things. They know 1 and 0, on and off. Electricity in a transistor, electricity not in a transistor. There's no middle state. That middle state is that hole in the ground where you're falling down the chasm there to your death. You're either on one side or you're on the other side. There is no in-between ground.
If you're not on either side, you're the one that's reaching for a rope while you're falling.
Yeah, and hopefully you're getting a rope from somebody who's not going to tie you to it and then tie you to a tree while they're at it.
Amen. You got anything else to add, Paul? You're an interesting guy, man. Keep throwing it out there if you want.
Oh, good Lord. Well, you know, the Chinese have a saying that may you live in interesting times. That's kind of actually supposed to be a curse, whether you're interesting. Meaning that if you're boring, well, your life will be a little bit safer. Well, I don't know. I guess I can't live too safely.
Yeah.
So here I am.
Excellent. Thanks for your help, man.
Absolutely.
This concludes this program broadcast. We the People, a freedom of speech television show. Go to www.wethepeopleofri.org.